can't believe Pixel, honestly. This person, Pixel Smixel, that I'm in a fight with right now, you know, that we're battling, doesn't even can you imagine, chat, that Pixel doesn't even recognize my gender identity? It's a real problem. No, I'm kidding. I love Pixel. In that vein, hey, Lil Pimpin', I'm glad that you've decided to be the first sacrifice of the day. Cool stuff. Why is Tennessee the best state? Could you elaborate? No, go ahead, my man. I'm really excited to hear your reasoning. You know, since you saw my stream title and decided to wander in. Jack Daniels. I don't drink normally, but Jack Daniels has been on my my off list for years, solely because I've oh, okay, there you go, Lil Pimpin'. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you being like full mask off. Makes it easier for don't ban him yet, mods. I know the inclination is there, but go. Hey, there's a guy that streams in a couple hours, looks kind of like me, has some soft-headed views about all this. Talk to him instead. He might understand this a little. He might be willing to engage with you on this woke company strategy that you have. Okay? But the rhetoric that you're spitting to me, I literally don't give a shit. Corporations are... I don't give a shit about any of your beefs. I don't care about the fact that you're apparently very upset with, no comment chick or whatever your fucking thing is. Please stop harassing people. All right? Or I'll consider to make it. I'll continue to make it my duty to make sure that every single one of your accounts gets scourged from fucking Twitch. How mad is this dude? It's just like he's been harassing Evie for days, and it's real.
Thumbs up.
Bryson can't hear anymore.
Bryson gives him a thumbs up from the co-pilot seat.
Yeah, because like you can see each other. Oh, cute.
5 by
Nice.
5.
You got this,
Actually,
buddy.
they can make a run action.
Back up on the
What
horse.
this guy's gonna. He's got a whole other bunch of things he can do. He can do another freaking 9. Yeah, this heavy Arbite's just gonna step on the lesser one, honestly. He's just gonna be running over. These Arbites are in full armor, right? They haven't got the jump packs, they've got the shock mauls and the shotguns. They're the ones that wrecked your shit last time. And this guy's just gonna...
We'll see. How's Donald Trump doing? Jesus fucking Christ, are you okay? I gotta zoom in on this. Donald Trump, you doing all right, buddy? I've just learned through leaks in the mainstream media that after being under... Man, I'm not going to read all this. I'm happy for you, though. What the fuck? This is... Well, you're definitely not mad. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Raven. I just like, This people with diabetes here in the U.S. How do you all feel about this? People that don't live in the U.S. Like, what do you think about this shit? That's for I imagine, what is that? A month? Is that a month worth of insulin? Yeah, it's still a bad comment section, by the way. We're not gonna do it. Ah, man. Who would have thought that Cody Shody 2 years later still surprisingly prescient? Huh. Also, real quick, chat, while I got your ear, one more thing while we're talking about Israel-Palestine for the day. Don't worry, we'll go into more about it tomorrow. Hey, the PC... what is this? CDC says fully vaccinated people can stare at the blank pages before them. Open up a dirty window, let the sun illuminate the... Oh, this is new CDC guidelines. Okay. Let the sun illuminate the words they cannot find. Reach for something in the distance. So close they can almost taste it. Release the inhibitions and... Feel the rain on your skin. Oh. Good. Instead. Or Chemical Ali, or anybody that might have been around their terror network, and just time and time again, we drop these fucking bunker busters and these strategic, drone bombings into these places, and we just ended up destroying, baby food factories and weddings and, places that people just fucking lived, I guess. It's almost like the IDF is currently just retreading the same thing, and time again, when it's proven wrong, when it's incorrect,
a light, like a light. Slept through the flight, not for the night. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, paid the price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my ice, Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like, yeah. Lost my respect.
Z Barlow considered the many Jews who are anti-Zionist. Well, they're self-hating Jews. Yeah, A greens. Also, we got something from Trump, I guess.
May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States. May Allah.
Wait a second, damn. Well, gotta think about that for a second. I didn't really expect that response out of Jubilees. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is why I don't pay debt collectors, and so far have gotten away with it. That's only 200 Weeb alerts to cover your healthcare costs for a year. I don't see the big deal here. Well, no, it's so you got to multiply that Klingonsaurus because of Amazon's cut. So 400 Weeb alerts a year, and then you got to pump up those Weeb alert numbers.
Has nothing to do with being Jewish. It's because I stole this joke from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Why are many American Jews and others in opposition to Israel's policies? According to Jewish Voice for Peace, there are humanitarian issues such as the over 250 Palestinian civilian protesters, 41 of whom were children, killed by Israeli forces during the Great March of Return, a mostly unarmed peaceful protest. There's also the charge that Gaza is an open-air prison where the Palestinian inhabitants are denied basic necessities such as
and the way that he words it in that, I think, is one of the better ways to push it forward to more like centrist-leaning folks. His and now is wait. Oh God, I hope it is.
And now, Ari Melber, rap genius, will.
I don't know who Ari Melber is. We're gonna watch the rest of the John Oliver stuff later, but that's good. TikTok just banned PragerU.
And I can say that there has been a slight improvement over the course of its run, but for the most part, a lot of the problems I talked about in my original video still remain. And if I was to add anything else, it would be those crucial quiet moments I've talked about so much up till now are completely absent from this show.
Sure.
So, in terms of faults with Berserk, I'd have very few.
Yeah,
a lot of people criticize the pacing,
okay,
but I think this is more of a problem with the actual release schedule than the story itself. Rereading the infamously slow Guts...
Yeah. Oh, that from a year ago? Dude, I remember that. That was a conversation. I don't know. I stay out of the business of people that intentionally kind of stir things up for themselves. You know, there's a reason we broke with that community. It is what it is. I got no reason to rehash any of that. Yeah, Bitcoin crashed over 10K just today. Sure. Oh shit. Oh no. The man in the middle has deleted his account, I imagine, at this point, if he's seen that duo. Such devastation. All right.
I have always found it very, very fascinating how the very people who are like, we only speak English in this country, so we better not speak your language.
Oh, it's wild to think about. I'm currently reading Alexander Berkman's Introduction to Anarchism, and it's very informative. Hey, it's good. If you haven't read Malatested, check that shit out too. Also, yeah, today's the boycott of McDonald's, so boycott that shit. Like, I understand that panic buying has absolutely occurred in other countries, but not to the extent of, like, empty fucking grocery stores that we've seen over here, you know? It took 2 days. Ways. Hell, even Buffy does it at some point. It's just like an aspect of his storytelling, and it absolutely happens in the Nevers as well. And I think it's fine. I think it's a good turn in the storytelling, especially since the story as it stood was just starting to get a little boring. So I think it's good overall. Buffy literally ended with that expansion. Yeah, it did, Wilco. So did Dollhouse, because they support Israel. I'm obviously not calling that into question. I literally don't care what they support. I'm talking about the fact that this dip fuck has like a stupid opinion on it. Yeah, maybe they do. Turns out there's a lot of libs that support Israel, and it's a real problem. Something that we should probably like confront in the future. I don't think that's what's on trial here right now. I think we're talking about the quartering. Just I don't know, trying to completely like rob somebody. You know, if I had to defend Caitlyn Jenner, I'd do the exact same thing. I don't want to. God help me. Do I never want to have to defend Caitlyn Jenner? But I'm gonna do it because I don't know. It just like it feels pretty important for like the trans community to be protected, since they're attacked from all sides every day by shitty people. You know. Yeah. So we'll not view baiting. It's literally chuds that are like, yes, Tim, please tell me what to do today. Let me tell you the opposite thing of what you're saying right now. What you're saying is that no left-wing commentators should ever criticize these people. And if that happens, then what? Explain to me. Never bringing to light, like never trying to hold these people accountable, talking about racism. If they didn't talk about it, it wouldn't be a problem anymore. Dragon, thank you for the gift sub as well. Like, just think about that in any other context. You know, re-examine your opinions for a moment. Think about why they're wrong. Okay. Anyways, what else? What are we doing? Oh, crazy! After raising employees, chat. I got another one that's gonna blow your mind. I'm in the business of making shit crazy for you.
He's got a knife by making his own bed eat him.
That's true.
Utah Republicans, the Arizona Republicans of Utah, had proposed two similar bills, HB 0092 and HB 0302, but they died in the Senate. Rip in peace, you poor young hate legislation. Enjoy your time in bill hell. Hope Clinton doesn't get too handsy with you. In Montana, they've added a little extra spice to their proposed anti-trans. Outsiders using our bathrooms. Where have I heard this before? Oh, right. Earlier in the show when I talked about anti-trans bathroom bills. Did no one want to tell me my tie was like this? Like, what the hell? God. Very embarrassing. The point of going through this old history is that A, it's not that old, and B, it's repeating itself forever on a loop like an Ouroboros made out of shit. The first
real scourge there. Oh, so now it's a crime to not be a bottom, huh? Yeah. Interesting realization. The fuck up, Wilco. We're gonna circle back. We got more. I got more gay shit from Reza to watch soon. But you know, before we do, a couple more things, chat. First, we got Geraldo and PragerU on the same day. Yeah, I'm so confused. I thought I knew them. Oh man. Yeah, I guess PragerU's starting to come to terms with reality. I don't know. Finally, the biggest news of the day, chat. The scariest one. Multiple. Thank God for Brent Schur here. Breaking exclusive. Multiple sources.
Was still sidelined, even while beginning to organize with bi-specific organizations and activism or working with the gay movement. The gay community wouldn't acknowledge them, and straight people didn't even really know what a bisexual was unless they listened to David Bowie. According to Mark Wilkinson's research of the UK paper The Times, the word bisexual hadn't been so commonly used to refer to sexual orientation before the 1980s. He found that if you were talking about bisexuality, you were far more likely to be talking about some with their wives than the average heterosexual, and more sex with men than the average homosexual.
Whoa!
There's no citation for this. They're just making stuff up, I feel like. Like, this idea of the oversexed bisexual is so contrary to the modern idea of the bisexual disaster who doesn't know how to talk to anyone. It's wild. So now you've got the fear. Here's how to tell if your man might be a secret bisexual. If a man's eyes follow other men, be very cautious.
Oh, Christ. Oh, no.
Be suspicious if he seems intensely